paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got. I bend the rules like a melody bends. Snap a rhyme, make the broken man. A kaleidoscope spinning in my chest. This canvas bleeds, but it's my best. Ideas collide, a thunderous roar. They crack the ground and break the floor. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got.
What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Tonight, we're going to go ahead and get into how to make a family portrait or a group photo with random, probably pretty mediocre images. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know in the chat, because I want to make sure that I'm bringing you value. I'm bringing you lessons that you can actually put to use and either enhance what you're already doing in your business or even earn some more cash. Okay. So what I want to do right now is just see what your experience is, and you can let me know in the chat. I'm looking out for it right now, it probably takes about a 15-second delay. But give me an idea of, have you, number one, if you use AI to create images of people before, people that you know, not just AI models, but to generate images of people that you know, and you've had great results with the images looking like the person or changing the clothes and everything, give me a 1 in the chat. Okay. If you struggle with it, and it's okay if you struggle with it and you need help in this area, please give me a 2 in the chat. That way I have an idea of who I'm talking to tonight. All right. And don't be afraid to hurt my feelings. If you know more than me, that's cool too, because I can learn from you. All right. So 2 so far. No worries. And what I want you all to do is let me know in the chat, what has been your biggest struggle? Like, has your biggest struggle been actually knowing what to prompt? Has the biggest struggle been like the images not looking like the people that you are portraying in the images? Let me know what your biggest hurdles are so that I can help you tonight. All right, because I'm going to show you a very simple process that you can do. All right, very simple method that you can do to start from different images. These images can be from different time periods. They can even have different levels of quality, different lighting and all. And we can pull them together and make them look like a cohesive photo that was taken at one time. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example first. So this image here was generated from a photo that was taken in the past 2 weeks. A photo that was taken in 2009. This is of my dad. He passed away in 2010. And then a photo that was taken about a year ago from my brother. Okay. So I wanted to take and make a family portrait for this year. Right. And I said, well, this would be a challenge, but I want to see if I can make this work. So pictures from different time periods, obviously different outputs. This one's from a phone. This one's from a whole nother phone. With different lighting. And then this one is a professional photo that was taken, like, I think at JCPenney's in 2009. Okay. So I was able to use this prompt right here, and I'm going to give you this prompt in a working document. So if you check, there's a Freebie Friday working document. I'm going to go ahead and put these instructions there. So you have this prompt here, and I'm going to read it to you. It says and let's zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better. A formal family studio portrait of and then you can put an ethnicity here. I didn't put an ethnicity because it didn't know what we were. It didn't know if we were Hispanic, Black, whatever it was doing. We were just mixing us up no matter what I would put in there. But if you have a certain ethnicity, it helps to build it better if you put that ethnicity of the family there. But the Black man is the single parent father. The reason why I had to put that is because even AI acknowledges that single Black fathers is not that common. So it kept giving me a mother that was me, which, like I was teaching in class on Tuesday, that is not that far from the truth. I've been filling out the paperwork, making calls as if I were an adult. Like, I did all of our appointments and everything ever since I was probably about 10 years old. So I definitely had a lot of responsibility and took on a lot of roles, but my dad also invested a lot of time and energy into teaching me things and helping me grow creatively. So he trusted me with a lot, but he also taught me a lot. So the reason why we have this academy to this day, you can thank him. Okay. He's the one that taught me how to draw, taught me how to airbrush, taught me how to build inventions. Every single science fair project was an invention with this man. And it wasn't just like he expected me to do it. He would stay up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with me doing it. So I definitely wanted to have a way to honor him for this particular holiday season. All right. So I just felt it in my heart that I just wanted to create something with him involved in it, because he's ever present, even though he's not present physically on this earth right now. So I wanted him in the center, just like our family photo was in 2009. And I wanted his female daughter to his left and his son on the right. The reason why I put that there is because I wanted to establish that there are age differences as well as relationship differences there. So if you have like children and uncles and aunts or whatever, feel free to put what their relationship is there. I put the entire family is wearing coordinating, elegant, deep red and black formal attire. The background is an elegant Christmas tree. Cinematic studio lighting, hyper realistic, 8K. I just wanted to make sure that it gives me high level realism, but also very high quality images. And I put maintain original faces, and keep facial features because that's usually an issue when it comes on over to this Google Gemini here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the link for Google Gemini there too. So you have that. All right, and y'all ignore this right here for the Pinterest. We did an AI photo shoot last Friday. So if you all want to see us create an AI twin photo shoot, please check out last Friday's video, which is under the playlist after this one tonight. All right, so what I'm going to switch this up a little bit. This is what you all would be doing. And I'm going to change the attire. So let's see. We are going to be wearing my dad's favorite color is hunter green. Everything that he had decorative was either cream, chrome, or hunter green. All right. Or we could call it a forest green too. Or I can call it a dark. I'm going to call it his favorite color was hunter green. That's how he would call it. And I'm going to call it dark as well, just in case. And I'm just going to put that color as formal attire. The background is an elegant Christmas tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it a little bit more about what I want in the background. So it's an elegant Christmas tree decorated with chrome and cream. Oh, I could put hunter green and cream. So then that way it gives it a little bit of play there. So chrome and cream decorations. All right, so I'm going to take this prompt here and I'm going to start a brand new chat. Make sure for the tools, if you wanted to do the new Nano Banana, make sure that you put it on Thinking with 3 Pro. And then for the tools, you can click here and hit create images. Otherwise, it won't know that you're creating an image. Then go ahead and paste the prompt. You can hit the plus here in order to add files, or you can grab files from your desktop or wherever you have some images saved. I'm going to go ahead and go into our folder from this week's class. And just so you know, this is me doing a recap of the class that we did on Tuesday. So of course I can't go over everything in detail as much as I did in class, but I'm here to give you the skinny on how you can get this done quickly. And for those who were in class, my Craft to Quit crew, and then also my AI Creative Club, y'all let me know if you're in the chat. Let me know, did you complete it? Were you impressed with your results? Do you need any additional help while I'm here? Is there something I can help you with? All right, so I'm going to use a different photo for me this time. I'm going to use that photo for me because my hair is in a bun, totally different here. I want to see if it's going to basically put my hair in a bun now. And then I'm going to use this image for my dad. And I see how I'm dropping them kind of in order here. And then I will use that image for my brother. I'm going to use this one that was not AI upscale. So these are low quality images that were literally not screenshot, but cropped from lower quality images. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and send that through. Let's see what it does there. Now I'm going to take the same exact prompt here and I'm going to run this through my Higgs field. And if you go to your working document that is on the back end of the class for tonight, so if you comment the word Friday underneath the most recent Facebook or Instagram, and I'll show you right here in It Academy. On this one right here, comment the word Friday, and it'll give you the link where it has this working document that we're working on right now, okay? And I'm going to show you some cool stuff we can do with the family photos after this, okay? If we have time, y'all. Let's see. All right. So if you click on this link for Higgsfield, they have a Black Friday deal. And let me see what the deal is. If you choose the annual, so you have the monthly, if you flip it over to annual, so most of you would do really great with this plan, which is right now it is about 50% off if you do the annual here. It's going to be more than that if you do the creator plan, but I have the ultimate plan, okay? And I'm going to take advantage of this one tonight. Should I do the creator? Because I was paying $50 a month for the ultimate. No, I think I'm going to stick with the ultimate. I'm just going to do the annual plan so that I get the discount. Because monthly right now I'm paying $50 a month. So I'm going to do the annual plan, and then that way I'm upfront paying for it, but it's only going to be $30 a month for me to create with Nano Banana Unlimited. I can do Sea Dream, I can do Flux, and this is how I do my AI twins. So if you don't remember how I did the AI twins, definitely at least try out, if you don't do the annual plan here, at least try out a month of this Higgsfield, because it has a really cool concept of creating characters, a soul ID, and you can create your AI twins that way, and they look so much more realistic, so much more like you, okay? I may get a chance to show you a little bit of that after class today, but if not, just make sure you review the video I did last Friday. All right, so like I said, if you can invest, this will be a great investment here. What I do for Black Friday, and today is Black Friday, so I have a special gift for you all too. What I do for Black Friday, I don't shop no shoes, no clothes, none of that. What I do is I look for my biggest bills, my biggest recurring bills, which are my subscriptions, and I check to see if any of my larger bills like Zoom, Adobe, Higgsfield, any of those have some type of large discount. And sometimes it'll be an annual plan. Sometimes it'll be monthly, but you have to just lock in for the year. And that's what I spend my Black Friday money on. Things that I'm investing in my business, but I'm getting a deeper discount. So I save my money for that. So that's what I'm saying. I may do the creator. I just might do the creator if I end up duplicating the process that I'm doing now and doing it for other people. I definitely want to do ultimate. If you're just doing this for yourself and creating images, maybe here and there for other people, the pro is more than enough. But if you're creating video assets, because that's where I use up a lot of my credits making videos. If you're creating video assets, if you are creating multiple characters. So for right now, you can create 4 images and 4 videos, 8 images, and you can have up to 3 characters, I believe, with this ultimate plan. All right, so just showing you where I'm going with this. Now let me go over to image, because what we're going to do tonight is we're going to create an image. First, let me just show you kind of what I've already done, so you get an idea. These are all AI twins, and we're going to be doing a little bit more of this next week. We're going to be changing the apparel and doing some edits, but I just want to show you kind of what this process looks like. You can upscale and change your images, like I was saying, because sometimes my brother wears his hair bald, and I was like, well, I don't have a picture of him with the bald head, so let me see if I can create it here. So I created some images here, and I did a little prompting, because sometimes it would make him look darker than he is. Sometimes it would give his different features, like I changed his nose here a little bit, gave him a different texture hair here from when he had short hair. So I just want to let you know AI is not perfect. And for some reason, AI is perfectly fine having me look Latina, even though we are Black. My dad is Black. My mom is white. And if y'all don't know my story, my dad raised me since I was 4 years old as a single father. So I don't know why. It's making my brother Blacker than me. All right, it just is. And I think maybe his features are a little different from mine. And I think it's starting to show a little bit, because he always says that I have a pointier nose. I was like, no, we have the same nose. I think it's definitely showing a little difference there. Anyhow, so it's making him look more like one of our cousins. But I don't want an AI cousin. I want this to look like my brother, right? So I'm going to show you some tips and tricks in a little bit where we can get that to look a little more realistic, because we are using Google Nano Banana and we're using the Pro version. Okay, because the Pro version does much better adherence to faces, to actual faces, but it's still not all the way right. So then what I do after that is I use a program to do face swapping. So I'm going to show you how to make a photo shoot of multiple people and photo swap, face swap with multiple people. So if you think that will be helpful, go ahead and give me a 100 in the chat so I know that y'all are locked in and y'all are ready to create. Okay. Otherwise, look, I got some shopping to do this Black Friday. I got some subscriptions to snatch up. Okay. I could be shopping right now, but I'm teaching. Okay. All right. So just wanted to show you all too. If we get time, I'll show you all how to change those into other assets that you can sell, like watercolor paintings, oil paintings, etc. And then, like I said, if you're interested in doing this, like this photo shoot style stuff, then tune in for next week, because we're definitely going to do more of that. All right. So let's go ahead and come on over here to Higgsfield. And I'm going to go to where we were before. And I'm going to do, I'm not going to do Soul. I'm going to do Nano Banana Pro. And Higgsfield has all of the image models you could want and all of the video models you could want. Only thing it does not have Midjourney. So I still have my Midjourney subscription. I'm going to keep my Midjourney subscription, y'all. All right. So let's go here. I'm going to take off any image reference here. And I'm going to paste my prompt. All right. And again, I can add images this way, or I can drag and drop. So I'm going to do my drag and drop method, so I can drag and drop from the same place. So one, I'm going to drag the same bun image. Then I'm going to do my dad's image in the middle. Daddy, where you at? There he is. And these are not high quality images, y'all, I promise you. Now you can upscale these images, make them higher quality, and then do this process. And I really didn't find that much of a difference, because it is almost upscaling it while we're creating the design. All right, so that one there, and then let's go with my brother here. Now, what's going on? Why is this taking so long? I may just refresh. I know I'm doing this live as well, so sometimes it does eat up some resources, but that looked like it was taking too much. So we're going to run it again. Drag and drop it there. There it goes. That's doing a little bit better. And last image here. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and generate the image. See what it's going to give us. And if you notice, these are some of the images that I used for my little Black Friday announcement. Now, this time I should end up with some different results, because I did tell it I wanted a different colorway here. Let's check on our Google Gemini. Look at this. And it's got us in all green. And this is definitely my dad's style in the color. All right. So the images look a little different. It does not necessarily look like us exactly in the face. I don't care what anybody says. I will tell you this. I feel like a lot of times with ethnic faces and different body styles, sometimes it gets a little confused. So I like to have some additional ways to change it. So I'm going to download this image as is, because everything looks good, but I don't feel like that looks most like my face and my brother's face. So I'm going to go ahead and save the image here. And I'm going to put them in this was our AI 99 class. All right, let's save that. And while I'm here, if I want to change anything apparel-wise, I might as well do it here. Let me see if I can find. I wasn't planning on doing this. Let me find I'm going to find a deep green gown. Let's go with that one. Now this dress itself looks AI generated, but I'm going to take this image. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to save this for later if we have time. If we don't, we're doing this next week. We're changing apparel. I just wanted to think of that while I had that moment. Well, all right, look, it gave me a bun, but my bun is all neat and whatnot. This actually looks really nice. Now I don't like, it's giving me teeth there, which isn't bad. It's got all of us smiling, but it's not naturally our teeth. So sometimes if it's smiling and it makes up teeth, it just doesn't look as believable. But I definitely like this one as well. And because I'm on here, if I wanted to do unlimited, I can do unlimited. It just takes more time. So I'm going to do a couple of unlimited generations because I have time. I'm going to go away from it anyway. But because I have unlimited here, I'm not afraid to keep generating this image and use up all my credits. But I'm just going to let it sit here because I can do, I think, up to 8 images at one time. But it can take longer when it's on the unlimited. So I'm just going to let it go so you can see how long it may take to do an unlimited. I'm going to take it off unlimited, then hit generate where it only uses 2 credits. Y'all, I have 1,200 credits. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that one at the same time and see if this one using the credits creates quicker than the ones using the unlimited. So I'm going to leave that alone. Let it just generate here. All right. And in the meantime, in between time, I am going to show you this resource. I'll put the link in the working document. Oh, also, please make sure if you're using this, use the link on the working document because it does give me credit whenever you all sign up. If you do sign up for Higgsfield, it does give me credit. And the more that you all use my affiliates, not only does it give me a small percentage of the sale, but what happens is if they see a influencer or a creator that's sending a lot of people their way, they will ask us to be featured and they will ask us like, hey, what do you think needs to be changed? I think that's a beautiful thing to show the power that we have as a community. All right, so now let me clear off this little formatting here. So this link right here, you can click on and you can do multiple face swaps. Okay. So first, I'm going to go ahead and upload an image that we just created here. And then I'm going to reuse the images that I initially gave it. And then we're going to see, does it look more or maybe even less like us? All right, so for the face here, I'm going to go with a bun face. All right, for this one, I'm picking my daddy-o right there. For this one, my brother. Where is he? Right there. With his little wrinkles on his forehead. All right, start swapping. Let's see what we end up with. And there are things you can talk to this and change it. Oh, wow. Look at my little updoage. Okay. This is really cool. Oh, this is so cool. Y'all got to understand, my dad is my heart. This is so cool. Every time I see it. All right, so let's see if this face swapping is doing what the face swapping should do. Also, you can comment the word Friday. If you don't have Instagram, you can comment the word Friday under the under this one or on Facebook. Let me show you the Facebook listing. It's both Innate Academy 1. So it's either Facebook or Instagram, Innate Academy 1. You just find that listing right here and just comment the word Friday. Okay, if you comment the word Friday, then you get this little working document with all the links in it, okay? All right, so let's get back to it. I'll drop those over here out of the way. Let's see what our face swap looks like. Definitely looks more like us now. Absolutely looks more like us now. Okay, now I think I'm going to download this one. And I'm just going to put O for a swap, so I know that that is the swapped one. And I'm going to let you all be the judge. Let's see where this went. I'm just going to toggle between the two. So this one versus this one. See how they're subtle, but the facial features are much more matched. I don't know. I can see it because it's my family. And I know if you had a client you were doing this for, or you're doing, I always say y'all to test this first on yourselves. If you test it on yourselves first, you know your family members, you know what looks more like them. So this will be easier for you to do for yourself first. And then once you get confident in this, then you take this to do as a service for others. But imagine we didn't have to go buy, this would have been thousands of dollars in dresses and suits, number one. Probably would have been about a $300 photo shoot, number two. So we just saved some thousands of dollars, and I generated an image that cannot possibly exist. My dad is not in the physical form on this earth at this time, but I'm able to create a graphic that depicts his energy that's here with us this Christmas. So I want y'all to think about what that means for yourselves and your personal lives, but also what that can mean for you building and creating that for others. Is absolutely something that you can use in order to generate this feeling and not just a product. This Black Friday, y'all, I want to express that people need to feel something again. People are tired of just buying stuff and collecting things. Y'all are tired of collecting classes, right? You want to make sure that things that you're investing in are actually helping you grow, not just your bank account, but also your skill set, because that is what's going to grow your bank account. And whatever you're more competent in, you will gain more confidence in, and it will be congruent with what you really are aligned to do, your divine assignment. When you're congruent there, then you see the cash flow. You hear what I'm saying? So it's something about your purpose and what you're doing that really gives you your heart into what you do. So I love what I do. I know you all are here on a Friday, on a Black Friday at that, because you love what you do. So all I'm telling you is that it's not a sin. It is not bad to earn money doing what you love to do. Do y'all hear me? It is most certainly what I believe God wants us to do. He gave us all skills and talents and these things that we really have an affinity towards. It can't be wrong to make money doing something that helps people and gives you a chance to show your love and the gifts that God gave you. So I'm just letting you know, stop playing with your talents, stop playing with your gifts. It's time to present them to the world. Right? That's what I do every single week here, y'all. Crazy bun or not, on top of my head, you know it. I'm here. All right, so let me see what we developed here on the Gemini side. So I want to show you something that I like here. I can click on an image and let's say this one here. And I can tell it, I'm going to do an instruct here. And for the instruction, I'm going to say, the woman's, I actually like my hair up like that. The woman has long, voluminous, if I don't spell voluminous right, that's what spell check is for. All right, the woman has long, voluminous, let's say straight hair with the middle part. Now, what this is doing is actually doing something called in painting, where it is taking a part of the image and going to be repainting that part of the image. Okay, you could also edit this in Canvas, and we won't do any of that right now, but there are some ways that you can do editing literally in the canvas. Oh, look at my little swoop there. Okay, swoop. I like my little swoop bang. I really like this. Oh. All right. So let's make sure I got what I need here. Got that. I showed you all how you can kind of talk to it and edit some things. You can even edit, like, let's say, for instance, someone's not wearing what you want them to be wearing. Now, once you create the image, you're using words to edit it. But there are some ways that we're going to do, and we're going to do that next week because we're kind of running out of time this week. So next week, live in class on Tuesday, we're going to do with the wardrobe changes. All right. And then taking like some of these fashion shoots here and just totally changing the outfits for them. Like, it's going to be really fun, y'all. Anyways, I don't want to give y'all too much, but y'all see me with the leopard print. Rawr. Okay. All right. Let me get back to work. Get back to work, Shannon. All right, so you have the multiple face swap there. That was a keeper there. All of these notes here, as long as you comment the word Friday underneath and they go away every night that we do this. Every Friday night, these notes go away. So if you're here live, you get a chance to get these links and this information for free, just because you showed up and you paid with your attention. All right, so I do want to let you all know that this link right here, want to give you a heads up. I have a 50% and then I have a 65% off of the annual subscriptions, just like Higgsfield, because I thought that was a really great deal. And I'm going to purchase their annual deal. So I was like, well, if you see value in the Academy, then you'll probably purchase the deal as well. So if you click on that, and I'll go ahead and show it there. So the first one is for the Crafts to Quit Club. If you know, you know. I'm not going to oversell the Crafts to Quit Club because you already know. If you know what the Platinum members do, you know that every single week we have a AI class on Tuesday. We have a Photoshop class on Wednesday. On Tuesday, after AI class, we have a special session that is for business building. You also get the challenges that we do. Instead of me pushing the challenges out and letting just everybody in, what I do is I have the challenges exclusive to the Crafts to Quit membership at no additional cost, as long as you're in the Crafts to Quit membership. My other members can purchase a la carte, and it's usually $197 for those challenges or $97 for those challenges. And if you just do the challenges, it's worth the Crafts to Quit membership, right? But you also get 4 live Photoshop classes every week, 4 live AI classes every week, 4 unlocked Photoshop classes. That basically means our previous classes, you unlock 4 of those. Not every week, my apologies, every month, because you unlock once per week. And then you unlock 4 OG AI classes every single month. So there's no point at any time that you're not learning inside of this academy, especially in the Crafts to Quit membership. So instead of the $197 per month, if you join and there's an annual membership right now and you lock it in, whatever rate you got in, you lock it in for $827 a year. That's 65% off. So for $827, you pay for your whole year up front. And anybody that goes ahead and does the annual membership, you have to do it by tonight, by 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. If you go ahead and join the annual membership, I will also unlock all 235 Photoshop classes. Yes, we have that many. And we're almost at 100. This week will be class number 100 AI classes. That means we've done AI for over 2 years, y'all. That's why we are not new to this AI thing. We are not new to this design thing. We are not new to this template thing. We are pioneers in this space. We've been pioneers in this space. I just wanted to offer you an opportunity to explore this with us so you don't feel like you're left behind. We are innovators in this space, but we also do the trendy things. We also do the evergreen things. Every single week, we're working our muscles and we're creating real projects in real time that people really want to see. Okay, I'm not on here telling y'all to make some silly stuff for the sake of just using AI credits up and looking crazy. I want to make sure that you're using this to really grow your business. And at the very least, make your skill set look professional, because that's all I do is help you go pro from home. All right. So just letting you know that the biggest deal, of course, is on the Craft to Quit membership. But some of you are just like, well, Shannon, how do I just dip my toe in the waters at N8 Academy? How do I just like get started without any type of experience or even interest in designing? Maybe you don't want to do Photoshop at all. I would say this AI Creative Club is for you, because every single week I'm showing you how to create images with AI without having to use any Photoshop, any Canva, any of that. Okay. This right here, I've taken the yearly subscription and cut it down 50%. So you're paying less than $15 a month. Let's see here. Supposed to be $27 a month. And if let's do 27 times 12. That's $324, right? So you're doing $167 for the whole year, mind you. So if I break that down into a monthly, that's $13.92 a month. If you go ahead and join your annual. At $27, at the full price of $27 a month, it's less than $1 a day to not just learn AI, but apply it and to be in the Zoom room. Right now, you're not in the Zoom room. You're on I like to do freebie Fridays, because I promise you, on a Friday on YouTube for free, I can give you plenty of value that everybody else is hiding behind paywalls. So I know if you're inside of my Zoom room, I know you're going to learn more, you're going to do more, you're going to apply more, because when you pay attention. Let me just put it that way. All right. So I just want to let y'all know those are my Black Friday deals. I also have $10 classes and templates. Let's see if I send you to the one-on-one page there. All right. Y'all, I created this flyer, this little banner, not flyer, this banner this morning. Can I show y'all that I created that this morning? Do y'all believe me? You want to see what I said? Create a banner for my Shopify store for N8 Academy Black Friday deal up to 65% off AI Creative Club and Platinum Craft to Quit. And I told it to research my webpage first. Y'all, do you see this? I'm going to take a sip of my drink while y'all pay attention. The stuff is spelled correctly, as far as I can tell, because I'm sure I make more spelling mistakes than AI does. Look, it knows me, and it knows that I use gradients on everything, y'all. So it put gradients and 3D texture on my text. It knew that I love the technology behind AI, and it put these little circuit designs here. It read the word platinum and put my word platinum and platinum and made me a little badge up. That's not my logo. I didn't make that. My AI Creative Club, it made a logo for that. It made a logo up here in the left-hand corner for N8 Academy, an IA, which I'm going to use that. And it put a shop now button on there. Now, that wasn't tonight's lesson, but I just want to show y'all on every level how I use AI, how I do not play with it, I get paid with it. And that's my whole objective for y'all too. Don't play with it, get paid with it. Even if you're paying yourself, I'm paying myself, because do you know how I probably would have spent a good hour designing this banner, just because I would have wanted to design it from scratch and all this other stuff. That was done in less than a minute, y'all. And it's on my website. And if you click on it, it's going to take you to the same membership that I just showed you. Y'all see that? You can't tell me that is not a great use of AI. Anyhow, so just in case you're new, maybe you're new to N8 Academy, maybe you're new to Dr. Shannon. If you don't know, you can see what we've been doing in class over this time. Okay, these are just our AI classes, our latest ones that we've been doing. We did photo restoration. We did an AI twin shoot. Now we're doing a group. I haven't really seen anybody show y'all how to do group images or family images yet, because I struggle with them too. So it was a little background that I had to test out in order to see if we can make this work. Okay, we created our own clip art packs so that you can sell digital art as clip art packs, or you can use this digital art in order to create your t-shirt designs, your banners, your wrapping paper. And before that, the project that we did was Kids Party. So we did everything from coming up with the clip art to making cake toppers to making a photo shoot, again, an AI photo shoot with that image, that model, making a storybook, a whole AI storybook in one session, animating the storybook so that it looks like its own little movie, and little motion graphics that you can use for an event, for an invitation. We even showed you how to do some large format storybook design, and what the principles are between designing and printing in large format, sending them off to a printer, and those principles are embedded in this lesson. We made AI music, y'all. We even did a mock-up of one of the hardest things to mock up, which is one of those Pringles with the topper on it. If when I tell you anything y'all come to me with, anything that you come to me with, I'm ready to show you how to apply it in real life. That's why I say go pro from home. You do not have to leave your home to be professional about your design work, to be professional about your digital work, to be professional about the physical products that you deliver as well. You don't have to leave home. Y'all, I literally was teaching class for the past few weeks from the bathroom at the hospital. Y'all know what's that my granny's been in the hospital, and I've been having to make some adjustments. But I'm able to do those adjustments because of the leverage of being able to work from home or work from anywhere and work online. I've been able to do more for my family than I could have ever imagined with a full-time job making six figures. So I can make the six figures and still be here for my family. That's what I think we all dream of. That's my dream. Okay. That's how I measure whether I'm hitting my goals. Am I able to work freely? Do I have creative freedom? Do I have time freedom? Do I have family freedom? Do I have financial freedom? And then those are the ways that I gauge whether I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and I'm on the right path. All right, so I'm just showing y'all some different things that we have here. All of the Photoshop classes are $10 right now. All of the AI classes, and if you want to see all of them, don't let this fool you. These are not all of our classes. If you click on open in a new tab on the templates, please, or if you just click on it, I'm clicking open in a new tab so I can show you all of them. And then my AI classes are here. Okay. We have over 235 Photoshop templates. We have we have 100 right now, AI classes. And I guarantee you, if you look at what we do every single week, you're like, dang, y'all did that last week. You did that the week before. Oh, y'all stay doing some good stuff. Every single week, we're building. We are building, y'all. And my goal for y'all is, hey, don't play with it, get paid with it. You're paying to learn these skills. You're paying with your time, even if you're using free resources. You're paying with your time. You're paying with your energy. You could be doing a lot of different things right now, but you're here with me right now. So I'm guessing that you want to build, that you want to improve your skills. All right, so I wanted to show y'all that. And then there's a few more things I'm going to show you now. So you can take an image. And let's say now I want to look at my voluminous straight hair. And then I can go back and say sleek straight hair. I can go back and say large body waves or curls or updo. We could keep going with this to change things. But I want to show you I'm going to go with this image. I'm going to take this one here. And I'm going to say, turn this into a watercolor portrait. And then I'm going to change the ratio. Instead of a 1:1, I'm going to do a 2:3 because that's going to give me more of the ratio that I need to put this in a frame. Turn this into a watercolor portrait, just as simple as that. Let's go ahead and generate. If this was at all helpful to you, please let me know in the chat. Please let me know in the chat. This helps me to understand what is helpful, what I need to teach every week, and then also give me an idea of something that you struggle with. What's some of your biggest struggles? Give me an idea in the chat. Whether it's AI, Photoshop, I'm fairly certain that I can help you with almost any walk of life if you're in this business. All right, look at this. I got a watercolor version of this now. Love it. And then if I don't like that one, I can come back and I can say, I want to say a detailed watercolor portrait. And this one I'm going to leave as a 1x1 because I'm going to turn this into an ornament. And usually an ornament is just like a circle. So if I turn it into a 1x1, it should fit perfectly in that circle. Y'all, my bun has never looked so neat. All right, let's let that create there. And see, when I do unlimited, when I don't do unlimited, it does create the images faster. But I did unlimited here. And by the time I click back on this tab, I didn't use any credits on these images. So this subscription is going to pay for itself in pretty much 1 month of what you can create in unlimited, especially if you make it a goal of yours to go ahead and make money with this. Do y'all think y'all can make money like this? Even if all you did was just make these portraits, even if you just took portraits that already existed and made watercolor versions of them, I had to do absolutely no photoshopping to do that. None. Okay. Oh, Tanya, this is helpful. Good. Good, good. Awesome. So let's say that you are creating as a Christmas gift, or you can do this as a business. You can create a family book, a family storybook. All right. You can take different images, upgrade them, make them look nicer, more elegant, or make them just look higher end. I've even shown y'all how we have, let me show you some of our early classes we did. It's my little photo shoot, y'all. Forgive my little photo shoot, y'all. That was actually really fun. That was last week's class. Oh, yeah. Did I mention if y'all join the monthly membership for Craft to Quit that I'll go ahead and unlock all of your classes? So you will not be bored with 100 AI classes unlocked and 235 templates for Photoshop unlocked. All right, what about photo restoration? Okay, you got photo restoration, AI twins and photo shoots. And now we done worked our way up into doing family portraits. In 3 weeks. That's what we did for the past 3 weeks, y'all. I promise you, as long as you come to the live classes, we're going to build every single week. Now, some of you may not be able to come to live classes, and maybe you're responsible enough to watch the replays. But let me ask you this. Which one do you think is more effective? Going to a personal trainer, paying $300 a month and knowing that you're going to be in this person face and getting some personal training, or watching those bootleg P90X tapes? Which one do you think you're going to get more out of? The free version of what you probably bootleg and it's already recorded, and I will tell you P90X is nothing to play with. If you have the motivation, the self-motivation to do it, you will absolutely get results. Okay. But the reason why I implore you to do the live classes is because you will get results. There's no choice but to get results when you're in the live classes. And if anybody's ever taken a live class with me, let me know in the chat. Is it different? Does it hit different to be in a live Zoom room? Y'all see Designs of Speak telling you live, in person, live. Yes. I'm just telling you what I know. Okay. And I look at, I'm essentially a teacher, right? I'm a teacher and I look at the grades. I look at the grades as far as the participation and how fast someone learns and how well they develop a skill. I look at the ones who have the replay version, because we have a replay version. It's our silver membership. We have a replay version, and I can see y'all's attendance. I can see that y'all don't be logging into these classes every week. My folks, my Craft to Quit community, when I tell you that y'all don't even know how skilled you are, because you don't know how much you've grown, because we always beat ourselves up like, I want to learn this and I want to do this better. You all have grown so much that I don't think you see the skill that you've developed in just a month of the academy. Some of you have been with me for 3 years or more, and you all have more skill in design than I've seen people come out of college. And get this, I have a PhD in engineering went to school for fashion design, got 2 degrees, a bachelor's and a master's degree in textiles product design. I also did a master's degree in engineering and a PhD in engineering. So I know a little something about school, colleges, etc. Okay. And I'm not talking about like a online stamped college that probably doesn't have accreditation right now. I went to UCF. I went to Florida State. I went to FAMU. Okay. I know university. I know ball. Okay. I know ball. Just letting you know that you all have the equivalent in experience and being able to execute that people coming out of college in 4-year and 5-year degrees do not have. I'm telling you, just apply it every week. Come see me every single week, and you will be doing real world, pro level stuff every single week. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, I got something for you every single week. Okay. All right. So that is all our time for tonight, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a reminder. Yes, I'm going to stick to my 1 hour. My resolution, I'm starting my New Year's resolution now, is to make sure that my freebie Fridays are not 3 hours long, y'all. YouTube doesn't like my 3-hour long live. So I'm taking my talents to my academy where I could teach 3-hour classes and not get shadow banned. Okay. So for the sake of these free classes that I do on Friday, I'll continue them as long as you all continue to show up. Make sure that you like, you subscribe. Also, go ahead when you join this free class, if you comment the word Friday under the Instagram post. So under this Instagram post right here, or any of the Instagram posts, comment the word Friday so you can get the link to this free class so that you'll get the emails and the reminders. Make sure that you join the email list so you get the reminders. I do a class every Friday for the free $99. Okay. When are the classes? The AI classes are on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Photoshop classes, so these are Photoshop classes where we actually design Photoshop files every single Wednesday. Every single Tuesday, we're doing AI classes, whether it's generating images, models, videos. Y'all, every single week, we cooking up something. All right. And those are Wednesdays, 8 p.m. So there's no excuse not to create. No excuse not to create. We create it every single week. Every now and then I give y'all a little time off, okay? But for the most part, we're on the move. I'm going on a party ride. And I told y'all these classes are $10. They're normally $40 for the replays. So if you don't do anything else for Black Friday, grab you some of these classes. Bundle them up. Go ahead. Okay. And for my members next week, like I said, we are going to be doing some more AI where we are changing the fashions, and that will be something that you're going to be frequently requested to do if you start doing AI as a service or just building it into your design. Like for instance, this model here, we did her as Glinda and as Elphaba. We designed that whole backdrop, all of this. Now, applying it was in Photoshop, but we designed all of our elements, all of our design elements. Every last design element was designed in AI. Y'all, I don't play with it. I get paid with it. Okay. And I want to show y'all how to do the same thing. So I didn't come here for a long time, but I came here for a good time. And if you had a good time, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you comment Friday under the Facebook or the Instagram post. And you can do it on the Facebook or Instagram, y'all. Here's the Facebook. I'll show you what that looks like. Just comment Friday so that you get the permanent link to where I do my free Friday classes, okay? All right, y'all. I appreciate you. Oh, you're welcome, Philadelphia lover. Yes, I'm looking forward to the live classes too. And don't forget, y'all, I gave y'all 50 to 65% off if you join the annual plan. Okay, sign up with me for a year. I'm gonna unlock everything you could possibly dream of. You're not gonna have time to work on. You're gonna have to work on it in your dreams because you're gonna have so much available at your fingertips. If you join tonight before midnight, I got y'all. Okay, I'm gonna unlock everything. All right, 235 Photoshop classes and 100 AI classes. Okay, just go ahead and join the annual membership. If you join the AI membership, I'll just go ahead and unlock all of the 100 AI classes. I can't give you the Photoshop classes because you're not in the Photoshop level, but I can definitely unlock all of your AI classes as long as you join the annual membership tonight. All right, my loves, I appreciate you and I love you dearly. And until next time, bye. Love y'all.
I paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got. I bend the rules like a melody bends. Snap a rhyme, make the broken man. A kaleidoscope spinning in my chest. This canvas bleeds, but it's my best. Ideas collide, a thunderous roar. They crack the ground and break the floor.